Hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So I hope you all are aware that on this YouTube channel I come and meet you every Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. So on Tuesday at 7 p.m. we discuss a static GK topic, specifically those that were asked in the previous years. Okay. And on Wednesday at 7 p.m. we discuss weekly current affairs. So in today's class we are going to discuss the third week of December month for, of course, December when you're talking December 2025. Okay, this is what we are going to discuss it in today's class. 2025. Now, some of you might have started the preparation late and you want to cover the previous months or backlogs. Then I would suggest first please subscribe to our channel. Go to the playlist. ठीक है, playlist में देखो यहाँ पे लिखा है CUET GAT लिखा है. इसमें view full playlist है, इस पे click करो and you will get all the previous videos. Since I would say मई जून से आपको पूरा मिल जाएगा. So the idea is whenever you are attempting any exam, you have to completely cover last 1 year current affairs. That's the idea behind this. Okay, this you have to cover it. Okay, let us begin with the first question. Now it's 7 p.m. and let's begin with the questions. The first question says, what is the full form of Coal Setu recently in news? So this is actually a website regarding coal block allocation, etc. And the right answer to this question is option A, coal linkage for seamless, efficient, and transparent utilization. A is the right answer to this question. A new auction window under NRS policy. Ensuring fair access and optimal resource utilization. That is what you should be knowing about. And this was in the news in the month of December last year. The next is recently die-hard fans of Lionel Messi. I'm sure you must have heard his name. A very famous football player from Argentina. And recently he was on a visit to India. They have installed a 70-feet iron statue of Argentine football legend in which city? Statue of Argentina. Your options are Kolkata, Mumbai, Pune, Lucknow. What is the right answer to this question? क्या सही जवाब है आपको बताना है? So the right answer is Kolkata. A is the right answer to this question. 70-feet iron statue. No, आप देख सकते हो. Okay, the next one is the Union Cabinet approved raising FDI in the insurance sector to how much? So earlier it was 74%, and in the budget it was announced that they will increase it to 100%, and that has been done. That is what you should be knowing. Okay, so in the insurance companies now even up to 100% FDI. FDI, you understand? Foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment has been allowed. Now the next one is Indian Railway has electrified over 99% of which network? So earlier, like Indian Railways, like the trains used to move on diesel engines, right? I'm sure you must have seen. Nowadays, as far as broad gauges are concerned, almost 99% of them are actually electrified. That is what you should be knowing about. Now, what is broad gauge? Like people are asking, sir, narrow gauge क्या? Narrow gauge actually जो toy train होती है. I'm sure you must have seen in like a zoo of yours in your city and different places. Meter gauge जिसका width होता है 1 meter gap हो. This also you will find it in some remote areas. And broad gauge जो normal, जो conventional train होती है, that is the broad gauge, the full-fledged train, which is more than 1 meter wide. ये होता है देखो ये. If this width is 1 meter, this is called as meter gauge. Narrow gauge is less than 1 meter, and broad gauge, which is the most conventional one, it is more than 1 meter. Okay. Now the next is the Google's project Suncatcher aims to establish what? Nuclear powered satellites, space-based solar data centers, undersea data centers, lunar AI labs. What is the right answer to this question? The right answer is option B, space-based solar data centers is the right answer to this question. Okay. Okay. The next up, देख सकते हो ना, to launch AI chips into space via solar-powered satellites called Project Suncatcher. The next one is Assistant Commandant Ram Kishan Wadhwa was recently given Gallantry Award. So he was actually there in 1971 war. So he fought with full valor and bravery, and that's why he was given Mahavir Chakra. So C is the right answer to this question. India's second highest gallantry award. That is what you should know. 1971 Indo-Pak War. So he gave his sacrifice on 11th December 1971. He's only BSF officer to receive Mahavir Chakra. The next one is, who among the following won Chile's presidential election in the recent runoff? Gabriel Boric, G. Jara, Sebastian Pinera, Jose Antonio Cast. What is the right answer to this question? Right answer is option D. Jose Antonio Cast is the right answer to this question. है ना? Chile, एक South America में country. I'm sure you must be aware of this. This is South America continent. And here ये पतला सा जो देख रहे हो, this is Chile. The capital of Chile is Santiago. D is the right answer to this question. Next is, which of the following state in India is set to establish the country's first autonomous maritime shipyard? Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat. What is the right answer to this question? The right answer is option C, Andhra Pradesh. Safran Defense Engineering Private Limited is set to establish India's first dedicated autonomous maritime shipyard in Nellore district of Andhra Pradesh. It's called as Juvalai Fishing Harbor. Like, that's the place. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Which of the following khadi products from Andhra Pradesh receive GI tag? I'm sure you must be aware GI tag is one of the intellectual property. It's actually a part of IPR. So IPR actually, there are different examples of IPR, I would say. GI tag ho gaya, copyright ho gaya, trademark ho gaya. So GI tag actually tells that this particular thing belongs to this particular region. है ना? एक particular geography में ये particular product belong करता है originally. So the right answer is option D, Ponduru Khadi. This is Ponduru Khadi. It has got GI tag. And who gives the GI tag? Commerce Ministry. है ना? This was appreciated by Gandhiji 100 years ago. This Ponduru Khadi. Okay. है ना? Ponduru is a place near Srikakulam district in Andhra Pradesh. The next is, who among the following became the first artist with a learning disability to win Turner Prize? The right answer is option B, Nena Kalu. Okay, that is what you should know. And she has won this for her sculptures and drawing. Sculpture in Murti Kala, Murti banana, drawing मतलब वही painting drawing है ना. तो Turner Prize is given in the memory of English painter J.M.W. Turner की याद में दिया जाता है. ठीक है. So from Britain ये award दिया था, England से दिया था ये award. You can read about it if you are interested in detail. The next is Time Magazine, very famous international level magazine. Who was given 20-25% of the year this year? Time Magazine के. So not one person, but the actually group of person belonging to one profession. Architects of AI, artificial intelligence के जो architects हैं, देखो AI यहाँ लिखा हुआ है, और देखो ये सब है. तो यहाँ पे Elon Musk है, he was also behind this OpenAI को establish करने में इनका भी रोल था. फिर ये Sam Altman. And I'm giving some example. और भी बहुत से लोग हैं, NVIDIA के फाउंडर हैं एक. So these are actually the people who are behind artificial intelligence. So इन सब लोगों की फोटो लगाई दी गई, है ना. So architects of AI लिखा गया. यानी AI जो वर्ल्ड में लाया गया, उनमें जो जो प्रोमिनेंट पर्सनालिटीज का रोल है, उनका फोटो लगाया गया. ठीक है. टाइम पर्सन ऑफ द ईयर. तो कोई एक आदमी नहीं है. दिस टाइम वी डोंट हैव वन सिंगल पर्सन, बट आई थिंक 8 people are there, है ना. The next is, which of the following banks recently received FBI approval to acquire 9.5% stake in IndusInd Bank? ICICI, HDFC, SBI, Axis. What is the right answer? The right answer is option B, HDFC Bank. है ना? RBI allows HDFC banks to acquire 9.5% stake, right? The next one is, according to Forbes, Elon Musk became the first person over to reach a net worth of how much? So $600 billion, which is a huge wealth, no doubt. C is the right answer to this question. The next one is, and I'm sure you must be aware, Elon Musk is actually the owner of SpaceX, and X, which was earlier called as Twitter, then Starlink, then many other companies, and Tesla, yes, Tesla, electric vehicles. Who won the gold medal in the senior women's 25-meter air pistol at 68th National Shooting Championship? What is the right answer to this question? So the right answer is option D. Manu Bhagar is the right answer to this question. Won gold medal with 36 hits in the final. The next is, who was recently sworn in as the Chief Information Commissioner of India? Rajkumar Goyal, Ram Mohan Naidu, Draupadi Murmu, Nirmala Sitharaman. So actually the right answer is Rajkumar Goyal ji. He has earlier served as an IAS officer of AGMUT cadre. Arunachal Goa Mizoram Union Territory cadre it's called. ठीक है, 1990 बैच रिटायर्ड IAS ऑफिसर. ठीक है, सो ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. Journalists, retired bureaucrats are new information commissioners. Former IAS Rajkumar Goyal, direct charge as CIC. ठीक है, so this the information commission is actually that this is to protect the RTI Act, है ना? So the chief information commissioner plus 10 information commissioners can be appointed. So it can be maximum an 11 member body. So total 11 member जो है 9 साल में पहली बार हुए हैं कि total 11 members इसमें. Next is President Draupadi Murmu visited which Indian state to honor women warrior at Nopi Lal Day? Manipur, Assam, Nagaland, Tripura. What is the right answer to this question? The right answer is Manipur. A is the right answer, है ना? To pay tribute to women warrior and at 86 Nopi Lal Day. So Nopi Lal मेमोरियल क्या हुआ था? Nopi Lal जो है ना 2 डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन हुआ था, ठीक, उसी से रिलेटेड है. मणिपुर में ब्रिटिश के अगेंस्ट, सो दैट इज फॉर द मेमोरी ऑफ दैट, है ना? Okay, the next one is Project Mahadev, launched in Maharashtra, focuses on which sports? Cricket, football, hockey, kabaddi. What is the right answer? The right answer is option B. Football is the right answer to this question. 30 boys, 30 girls, and a common dream to meet Lionel Messi. ठीक है. They will get a chance to directly be trained from Lionel Messi when he visited. They have got actually ये पुराना लिखा हुआ इसीलिए will करके लिखेंगे. So they were selected actually to be trained from Lionel Messi because Lionel Messi last month visited India. है ना? Next is, which of the following currency is Bulgaria switching on 1st January 2026? US dollar, euro, British pound, Swiss franc. What is the right answer to this question? So he's now decided to move on to euro. So euro is actually a European Union's currency, right? But for the past 20 years, even Bulgaria was part of European Union for the past 20 years, but still it was using its own currency. Now they have decided to move on towards euro. Okay, so this is actually the European countries. The 27 European countries have made their union called as European Union. And out of this, not all, but I think 21 countries are using euro currency. Okay, I think 21 countries. Next is Vijay Divas commemorates India's victory in which year? Vijay Divas is related with what? Because something happened. So 16th December 1971 is a very important date in India-Pakistan War 1971. So B is the right answer. I'll tell you what happened. Creation of Bangladesh. So I'm sure you must be aware that 15th August 1947, India got independence, but another important thing that happened was, or painful thing that happened was that it got divided. So 15th August 1947 till 16th December 1971. During this period, this was called as West Pakistan and this was called as East Pakistan. Okay. After 16th December 1971, this started being called as Bangladesh and it became Pakistan instead of West Pakistan. Okay, this has to be very crystal clear. So 16th December 1971 is actually the 1971 war victory, etc. So it's called as Vijay Divas. Okay, B is the right answer. Please do not get confused with Kargil Vijay Divas. That is different. Kargil Vijay Divas or Kargil Victory Day. Actually, 26th July 1999. And that is why 26th July is celebrated every year as Kargil Vijay Divas. Okay, so do not get confused with this Vijay Divas and this one. Okay, okay. The next one is census 2027 in India will be conducted in how many phases? 1, 2, 3, 4. In how many phases census 2027 will be conducted? The right answer is option B, 2. Phase 1 and phase 2. So April to September 2026 हाउस लिस्टिंग एंड हाउसिंग सेंसस होगा, पॉपुलेशन सेकंड में पॉपुलेशन इनोमिनेशन का होगा फरवरी 2027 ऑनवर्ड्स. ठीक है, दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड नो एंड इट हैज बीन said by Ministry of Home Affairs, Minister of State for Home Affairs. Because census, please remember, census always comes under Home Ministry. Okay, that is what you should be knowing. So 2027 census will be conducted. This will be the 16th census and it will be done in 2 phases. You can see it here. The next is, where did the mass shooting during a Hanukkah celebration occur recently? So December May, a mass shooting happened unfortunately in Australia. Hanukkah is a festival that was being celebrated. And in Sydney, actually, there is a place called as Bondi Beach where this unfortunate incident happened. So B is the right answer to this question. Hanukkah event led to 12 deaths and several injuries. Okay. Yes, this is actually the Bondi Beach in Sydney. The next is, which wetland has been declared as 96th Ramsar sites in India? So Ramsar sites are actually, Ramsar Convention is there. I'm sure you must be aware. Which was signed on 2nd February 1971 to protect the wetlands. And that is why 2nd February every year is celebrated as World Wetland Day. Okay. So total 96 Ramsar sites are there in India. The most recent to be added is Silisar Lake in Alwar district, Rajasthan. ठीक है, so 2 अभी रिसेंट में ऐड हुआ है, सिलेसर लेक राजस्थान एंड कोपरा रिजर्वायर छत्तीसगढ़. So total we are having 96. The next is, which country's cuisine became the first complete gastronomic tradition to get UNESCO intangible cultural heritage site status? Italy, Japan, France, Mexico. कंप्लीट जितने भी उनके गैस्ट्रोनॉमिक मतलब ये फूड रिलेटेड, क्यूजीन खाना से रिलेटेड, इटली. सो ए इज द राइट आंसर, है ना. रेंजिंग फ्रॉम कुलिनरी ट्रेडिशन टू एंशिएंट, वही कुलिनरी वर्ड होगा. ठीक है, क्यूजीन लिखा होगा, गैस्ट्रोनॉमी लिखा होगा, सब खाने वगैरह से रिलेटेड है. ठीक है, पूरे इंटायर इटालियन क्यूजीन को, है ना, इंटेंजिबल कल्चरल हेरिटेज में ऐड किया गया, है ना. First country to have the entire national cuisine recognized under UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List. Next is 2025 ICTP prize was recently awarded to whom? The right answer is option C, quantum many body systems. ठीक है, टीटास चांदा एंड स्थितादी रॉय को मिला है. ठीक है, मतलब क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग से रिलेटेड रिसर्च में इतना समझ लो, दैट इज मोर देन इनफ. ठीक है ना. टीटास चांदा ऑफ आईआईटी मद्रास एंड स्थितादी रॉय ऑफ इंटरनेशनल सेंटर फॉर थ्योरेटिकल साइंसेस बैंगलोर. आईसीटीपी अवार्ड देती है. ठीक है, ICTP was founded by Abdul Salam नोबेल लॉरिएट इन 1964. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा पढ़ लेना इनके बारे में. Next, which of the following institutions will fall under Higher Education Commission? So this is actually made in line with National Education Policy 2020. Central Universities and Institute of National Importance, है ना. देखो ऑल वगैरह जनरली गलत होता है एंड ओनली भी एक्सट्रीम स्टेटमेंट हो गया. सो द बेस्ट आंसर इज डी इज द राइट आंसर, है ना. आईटीज, एनआईटीज, आईएससी, आईएम्स, है ना. सो नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी के अंडर ये बनाया गया है. इनका काम है कि रेगुलेटरी लैंडस्केप एक्सक्लूडिंग मेडिकल और लीगल एजुकेशन इसमें नहीं रहेगा. ये ध्यान रखना है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये पूछते हैं मींस मेडिकल और लीगल एजुकेशन ही नहीं, लॉ की पढ़ाई के लिए वो अलग सेपरेट सिस्टम वुड बी देयर. ठीक है. So HECI will not cover medical and legal education. Other than that, Institute of National Importance will be covered. Dhruv 64 is India's first what? So the answer is 64-bit dual core 1 gigahertz microprocessor. है ना, made in India processor है ना. That's what you should know. Homegrown मतलब वही इंडिया का बना हुआ, देसी, made in India या indigenous. कभी के वर्ड लिखते इंडिजिनस मींस मेड इन इंडिया. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज इंडिया होस्टेड सेकंड WHO ग्लोबल समिट ऑन ट्रेडिशनल मेडिसिन इन विच सिटी? न्यू दिल्ली, मुंबई, गांधीनगर, हैदराबाद. ट्रेडिशनल मेडिसिन वही आयुष को कहते हैं, है ना. आपने नाम सुना होगा, आयुर्वेद, योगा, यूनानी सिद्धांत, होम्योपैथी ट्रेडिशनल मेडिसिन में वो मान लिया जाता है ना. सो दिस ईयर इट हैपेंड इन न्यू दिल्ली दिस टाइम, सेकंड ग्लोबल समिट ऑन ट्रेडिशनल मेडिसिन. WHO means World Health Organization. ठीक है. The next is which of the following enforced graded response action plan in Delhi NCR? देखो दिल्ली NCR में पॉल्यूशन बहुत होता है. सो पॉल्यूशन को फाइट करने के लिए एक बॉडी बनाई गई है, CAQM, कमीशन ऑन एयर क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट, विच एनफोर्स GRAP. सो ग्रेडेड रिस्पॉन्स एक्शन प्लान, है ना. GRAP 1, 2, 3, 4 वो लोग लगाते हैं, उस हिसाब से रेगुलेशन लगाते हैं. ये वाली गाड़ी नहीं चलेगी, ये वाली चलेगी, ये चीज नहीं चलेगा, कंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं होगा, एटसेट्रा, टू कंट्रोल पॉल्यूशन. ठीक है. कमीशन ऑन एयर क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट. इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन नोइंग इन डिटेल अबाउट दिल्ली पॉल्यूशन, यू कैन वॉच दिस क्लास. इसको सर्च करना, यू विल गेट दिस वीडियो. आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड इन डिटेल कि CAQM क्या होता है, ग्रेडेड रिस्पॉन्स एक्शन प्लान क्या होता है, एटसेट्रा. ठीक है. The next is which of the following countries recently agreed to drop its bid to join NATO? Means this country was applying for having the membership of NATO, but now it has decided not to join it. पहले उस कंट्री ने अप्लाई किया था, बहुत कोशिश की थी कि हम NATO का मेंबर बन जाए, बट अब यूक्रेन ने कहा कि नहीं, वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड, है ना. रेडी टू ड्रॉप NATO मेंबरशिप. अब उन्होंने कहा कि ठीक है, हम NATO के लिए रिक्वेस्ट नहीं रेज करेंगे. सो व्हाट इज NATO? वी हैव टेकन अ सेपरेट क्लास. ठीक है. इट्स एक्चुअली वन लाइन का हो तो US लेड मिलिट्री अलायंस है ना. एस्टैब्लिश इन 1949, अप्रैल 1949 में. ठीक है. So Ukraine was trying to become a part of it. What was the benefit if Ukraine would have got? You can watch in this class. It talks about collective defense concept. So collective defense पर based ये concept है NATO. तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि क्यों ये important था. You watch this class and why this was very important for Ukraine, है ना. The next is which of the following honors was recently conferred upon PM Modi by the Sultan of Oman? कौन सा अवार्ड दिया गया? The right answer is Order of Oman. C is the right answer. Highest civilian honor of Oman. जैसे इंडिया में highest civilian honor क्या होता है? भारत रत्न, है ना. So similar to that, in Oman it is called as Order of Oman. Here you can see. And Oman की capital क्या है? Muscat. I'm sure you must be aware, है ना. The next is which of the following joint military exercise involved India and United Arab Emirates? The right answer is A, Desert Cyclone 2 is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. The next is which of the following countries recently launched world's first universal basic income scheme using cryptocurrency? तो यूनिवर्सल बेसिक इनकम में क्या होता है? गवर्नमेंट जो है ना एक सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ मनी हर एवरी सिटीजन को देती है, विच इज वेरी लाइक बड़े कंट्रीज में तो पॉसिबल नहीं है, बट this country has given it through cryptocurrency? Marshall Island नाम है, पैसिफिक ओशन में आइलैंड है. ठीक है, so C is the right answer to this question. Marshall Island launched world's first UBI scheme offering cryptocurrency. ठीक है, ओके. तो ये इंडिया, ये चाइना, ये यूएस है, ये पीओ है पैसिफिक ओशन, यहाँ आपको मिलेगा मार्शल आइलैंड. ठीक है, यूनिवर्सल बेसिक इनकम ये होता है कि सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ मनी एवरी मंथ या एवरी ईयर जो भी होगा, एवरी वीक द गवर्नमेंट विल प्रोवाइड टू एवरी सिटीजन. उसको कहते हैं यूबीआई. और ये क्रिप्टो करेंसी के थ्रू दे आर पेइंग इट टू द पीपल. नेक्स्ट इज दुबई इज सेट टू डेवलप वर्ल्ड्स फर्स्ट सिटी ब्रांडेड बाय व्हिच ऑटोमोबाइल? एक पूरा शहर ही बना देंगे इस कंपनी के नाम पर. So Dubai is actually a city in United Arab Emirates, and they are establishing Mercedes-Benz city. Mercedes-Benz is a German car making company. I'm sure you must have heard his name. So Mercedes city is being developed by Dubai. ठीक है, पूरा शहर ही बसा दे रहे हैं Mercedes-Benz के नाम पर. ठीक है. The next, here it is. Here is India. This one is United Arab Emirates. Here is Dubai. It is actually in Persian Gulf. This is Qatar. The capital of Qatar is Doha. है ना? यहाँ पे मिलेगा आपको पास में यहाँ पे अबू धाबी, which is actually the capital of UAE, United Arab Emirates. UAE comprises of 7 Emirates. ठीक है, 7 Emirates होते हैं, दुबई, अबू धाबी, रास अल खैमा. ठीक है, like that 7 होते हैं टोटल. The next is, who is the first global head of state, head of the government to receive Ethiopia's highest award? Ethiopia is a country in East Africa, है ना? So the great honor Nishan of Ethiopia was recently given to Modi ji. So option A is the right answer to this question. And it was given by Abiy Ahmed Ali, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. And this person got 2019 Nobel Peace Prize as well. ठीक है. Okay, so here is India. This is Ethiopia. And Ethiopia's capital is Addis Ababa. And this is actually the headquarters of African Union. That's why Addis Ababa is also called as diplomatic capital of Africa. The next is Tesla's first charging station in India was opened where? So Tesla has opened its first showroom in Mumbai. But they have opened its first charging station in thousands of kilometers, like more than 1,000 kilometers away, Gurugram. So D is the right answer. At DLF Horizon Center. ठीक है. Tesla is a, like I'm sure you must be aware, electric vehicle आती है इनकी, है ना? Owned by Elon Musk, है ना? Next is, who has been elected as the next UN High Commissioner for Refugee? एक UN High Commissioner for Human Rights होते हैं, UN High Commissioner for Refugees होते हैं. So UN High Commissioner for Refugee किसको भी recently बनाया गया? The right answer is Barham Saleh. C is the right answer. Barham Saleh is actually the former president of Iraq. ठीक है. So रिफ्यूजी क्राइसिस को कंट्रोल करने के लिए एक यूएन की एजेंसी है, हेडक्वार्टर इन जेनेवा स्विट्जरलैंड. जेनेवा स्विट्जरलैंड में बहुत सारा हेडक्वार्टर है, WHO, WTO, WMO एंड व्हाट नॉट. नेक्स्ट इज, यस हियर इट इज, 1 जनवरी को ही टुक द चार्ज. The next is, what is the full form of G Ramji? Actually, VBG Ramji, Viksit Bharat G Ramji bill was recently passed, replacing Manrega MG Narega, है ना? So the right answer is option B, Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajivika Mission Gramin. This is the full form of G Ramji. Okay. So we have taken a separate class. अब ये search करना YouTube पे, you will get this video where we have discussed that difference between VBG Ramji versus Manrega and what was Manrega all about. We have discussed in this class on our law entrance channel. Next is Harimau Shakti is a joint military exercise between India and which country? Harimau Shakti. तो बीच में M आता है. I have remembered like this. I and M is there. I say India. M say Malaysia. ठीक है. That is how I have remembered. So the right answer is, है ना, Harimau Shakti is a joint military exercise between India and Malaysia. Okay. Next is very important. Ram V. Sutar recently died. He was a very famous sculptor and designer. And he had designed Statue of Unity, which is the tallest statue in the world, in India, tallest statue. So B is the right answer. which is the world's tallest statue, 182 meters height. This was designed by Ram V. Sutar ji. Statue of Unity जो सरदार पटेल जी का है ना, I'm sure you must be aware of it. Ram V. Sutar, Indian sculptor थे, ठीक है. And he recently died. You can see 18 December को उनकी death हुई. So that is what you should be knowing. Next is, which of the following shipyard built Indian Coast Guard ship Amulya? The right answer is option C, Goa Shipyard Limited. देखो ये है आदामिया क्लास पेट्रोल सबमरीन है ना, इंडियन कोस्ट गार्ड के लिए बनाया गया. इसके अंदर 8 शिप्स आर बीइंग मेड है ना. सो अमूल्य शिप आप देख सकते हो अभी 19 दिसंबर को कमीशन किया गया पारादीप पोर्ट उड़ीसा में. ठीक है, दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड बी नोइंग. Next is, who among the following international leaders are expected to be chief guest at 2026 Republic Day celebration? The right answer is option C, President of European Commission, European Council. So President of European Commission is Ursula von der Leyen and European Council is Antonio Costa. These two are important offices in European Union. So which is actually, I've told you, European Union is a 27 countries grouping of European countries. Okay. So European Union के two senior officers, you can say, Ursula von der Leyen, she is actually the European Commission chairperson, and Antonio Costa. Both were actually the chief guest in this year's Republic Day, which is very, very, very important. The next one is, Uttar Pradesh is coming up with Forest University. Where actually? The right answer is option B, Gorakhpur is the right answer to this question. Next is, what is Bharat Taxi? The right answer is, actually, it's actually basically like Ola and Uber. They're providing online cab services. Similar to that, the government is coming up with Bharat Taxi. So is the right answer. Next is, India's first nature-themed airport terminal is located in which city? Imphal, Agartala, Guwahati, Shillong. The right answer is option C, Guwahati is the right answer to this question. First nature-themed airport. Okay. Guwahati is actually a very prominent city in the state of Assam. Okay. And the name of the airport is Lokpriya Gopinath Bodoli International Airport. Okay. Which of the following airport was named world's best international airport by like Singapore's Changi Airport is very famous. This has been named by Travel Plus Leisure Ranking. बहुत सारे मैगजीन है वो सिंगापुर की चांगी एयरपोर्ट को ही टॉप में रखते हैं जनरली. In 90% cases we have seen this. Next is, which of the following organization launched Bluebird Block 2 satellite using LVM-3? ये तो इंडिया का है. Launch Vehicle Mark 3, India's most powerful rocket. Earlier it was called as GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle Mark 3. इसको आप LVM-3 लिखते हैं, Launch Vehicle Mark 3. AST स्पेल मोबाइल ने ये बनाया है Bluebird Block 2 satellite. ठीक है, इसरो ने लॉन्च किया ऑफ कोर्स, लेकिन ये जो सैटेलाइट है, जो रॉकेट है ना, रॉकेट के अंदर सैटेलाइट होता है यहाँ पर इनसाइड इट है ना, दिस सैटेलाइट हैज बीन मेड बाय ये वाली AST स्पेस मोबाइल कंपनी एंड द नेम ऑफ द सैटेलाइट इज ब्लूबर्ड ब्लॉक 2 सैटेलाइट है ना. और ये जो रॉकेट है, दिस रॉकेट ऑफ कोर्स बिलोंग्स टू इसरो है ना, द मोस्ट पावरफुल रॉकेट राइट नाउ इसरो हैव. ठीक है, इसरो हैज. ठीक है, सतीश धवन स्पेस सेंटर श्रीहरिकोटा से लॉन्च किया गया. वेयर इट इज, यहाँ पर है Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota Island. So this is actually on the border of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, but this island actually belongs to Andhra Pradesh. Sometimes this question is asked that this island belongs to which state, so the answer is Andhra Pradesh. ठीक है, ध्यान रखिएगा. Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. ठीक है. So we are stopping this class here. We'll be meeting you next Tuesday at 7 p.m. with Static GK. So please subscribe to our channel, press the like button, share this video. Thank you everyone.